Have you ever poured your heart and soul into a relationship, given everything you thought was needed, only to find that despite your efforts, a deeper connection remained elusive, perhaps even crumbled? Today, we're going to confront a provocative statement, one attributed to the enigmatic genius, Carl Jung, that might just turn your understanding of relationships, particularly with women, completely upside down. A powerful, almost controversial claim, isn't it? But before you react, before you dismiss it or embrace it, let's step into Jung's profound world of the psyche. This isn't about finger-pointing or gender generalities in a superficial sense. This is about diving beneath the surface of behaviors and expectations to uncover a fundamental truth about human nature, attraction, and the elusive quality that truly cultivates enduring devotion. So, lean in close, open your mind, and prepare to be surprised, because what we're about to explore is far more nuanced and far more powerful than you might initially imagine. The one thing only that Jung hints at, the bedrock of loyalty and deep connection for women, isn't grand gestures, material possessions, or even endless acts of service, though these can certainly play a supportive role. No, the one thing only is your psychological consistency and the integrity of your inner masculine. Let me explain. In Jungian terms, we're talking about the healthy integration and expression of the animus within a woman, and how that resonates with the grounded, authentic masculine presence of a man. It's about the underlying structure of your being, not just the fleeting actions you perform. Consider this: acts of service, gifts, or even expressions of love, while appreciated on the surface, can sometimes feel like a performance if they aren't rooted in a strong, consistent inner core. Women, often operating from a deep, intuitive space, sense this underlying authenticity. They are drawn to the man who knows who he is, stands in his truth, and demonstrates a reliable inner compass. This isn't about being rigid or unemotional. It's about having a sense of direction, purpose, and unshakable self-respect that forms the bedrock of your interactions. This psychological consistency provides a sense of security and reliability that no amount of external doing can ever replicate. It's the silent promise of stability in an often chaotic world. Think about the archetypal masculine energies. We're talking about the king, the warrior, the magician, the lover. When a man embodies these archetypes in a healthy, integrated way, possessing the king's wise leadership, the warrior's disciplined action, the magician's insightful wisdom, and the lover's passionate connection, he projects an undeniable sense of inner completeness. This isn't about brute force or dominance, but about a cultivated inner landscape. A woman's unconscious, her animus, seeks out this kind of internal strength and coherence. When she encounters it, there's an immediate, almost primal recognition, a resonance that transcends the superficial. This is where true loyalty begins to take root, in the deeply felt sense of psychological safety and profound respect for a man who is authentically himself. Let's delve deeper into what this psychological consistency looks like. It's about being congruent. Your words, your actions, and your underlying intentions are aligned. If you say you're going to do something, you do it. If you hold a value, you live by it. This isn't about being perfect, it's about integrity. Women are incredibly attuned to inconsistencies. They might not consciously articulate it, but a discrepancy between what you say and what you do, or who you appear to be versus who you truly are, creates a sense of unease. It chips away at trust, not because of a specific wrong action, but because it erodes the foundation of your perceived inner stability. Loyalty cannot thrive in an environment of perceived psychological chaos or inauthenticity. Furthermore, this one thing only speaks to a man's ability to hold his own emotional space. It's not about suppressing emotions, but about managing them with maturity and self-awareness. When a man is reactive, easily swayed by external circumstances, or prone to emotional outbursts without self-reflection, he projects an image of instability. Conversely, a man who can navigate challenges with calm resolve, who can acknowledge his feelings without being consumed by them, demonstrates a profound inner strength. This emotional groundedness is incredibly attractive and fosters a deep sense of security, signaling that he is a safe harbor. Consider the common complaint from men: "I did everything for her, but it wasn't enough." The Jungian perspective suggests that while the doing might have been well-intentioned, it may have lacked the underlying structure of a strong, integrated self. It's like building a beautiful house on a weak foundation. Eventually, cracks will appear. The loyalty we're discussing isn't about gratitude for specific actions, but a deeper allegiance to the essence of the man. It's a commitment to his being, his character, his consistent internal world. This concept also ties into Jung's idea of the pure eternus or eternal boy syndrome. A man stuck in this archetypal pattern may be charming, adventurous, and full of potential, but he struggles with commitment, responsibility, and grounding. He might do many things for a woman, but without the mature, integrated masculine, these actions lack the weight of true commitment and psychological consistency. A woman, consciously or unconsciously, yearns for the man who is present, who is grounded, and who can provide a stable psychological anchor, not just exciting distractions. So, how does a man cultivate this one thing only? It begins with self-awareness and inner work. It involves confronting your own shadow, those aspects of yourself you might try to hide or deny. When you integrate your shadow, you become more whole, more authentic, and less prone to projection or insecurity. It's about taking responsibility for your own emotional landscape, understanding your own motivations, and consciously choosing to embody mature masculine qualities. This isn't a quick fix or a list of techniques. It's a lifelong journey of self-mastery. It also involves embracing your purpose and direction in life. A man with a clear sense of purpose, who is actively pursuing his goals and values, radiates an energy that is incredibly magnetic. This isn't about wealth or status. It's about the internal drive and commitment to something beyond immediate gratification. This sense of direction provides a framework for his actions, ensuring that his doing is aligned with his being. Women are drawn to men who are leading their own lives, not just reacting to external circumstances or seeking validation. Furthermore, it's about having strong, healthy boundaries. A man who respects himself enough to set and maintain boundaries communicates that he values himself and his time. This isn't about being selfish, but about self-respect. Ironically, this self-respect often makes him more attractive, as it signals that he is not easily manipulated or taken for granted. It reinforces the idea of his inner consistency. He knows where he stands, and he communicates it clearly. This builds trust and respect, both crucial components of deep loyalty. In essence, Carl Jung's provocative statement about women's loyalty points not to a superficial demand, but to a profound psychological need. It's a call for men to cultivate their inner landscape, to become psychologically consistent, authentic, and grounded. When a man embodies these qualities, the integrated masculine, he doesn't need to constantly do things to earn loyalty. Instead, his very being becomes the magnet. His presence, his inner strength, and his unwavering integrity create a foundation of trust and respect that naturally inspires deep, enduring loyalty. So, perhaps the question isn't what can I do for her, but who am I becoming? And is that person aligned with the man I aspire to be? It's a shift from external performance to internal cultivation. It's about becoming the man whose inner world is so strong, so authentic, and so consistent that loyalty becomes a natural response to the profound security and respect he offers. This is the one thing only that resonates on a soul level, forging connections that withstand the test of time, far beyond the fleeting satisfaction of temporary gestures. If this exploration has resonated with you, if it's challenged your preconceptions and offered a new perspective, I invite you to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this powerful message, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the complexities of the human psyche. Let's continue to explore, grow, and become the most authentic versions of ourselves. Until next time, stay curious, stay real,